What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Me, My Old Man in a Movie. I'm Dan, and this is my dad, Ryan, and today we're going to be ranking every single Mission Impossible movie. Alright, so if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below your personal ranking for the Mission Impossible movies, and let's get right into this.
Oh man, this is tough. This was tough.
This was really
tough.
hard. I feel like you could almost put these 8 movies in any order and justify it.
We did Final Destination. We did this list, and it was a breeze. This one I was like flipping. I'm like, I don't move it here, over there. I don't know. All right, so this is tough. Okay.
All right.
So
you want to kick it off?
All right, I'm gonna kick it off. Probably know that I am listing that one number 1.
Dad, we're starting at 8. You always start at the bottom and then you go up. What do you mean? All right, so go ahead and you can go ahead and kick us off.
Okay, all right. So my least favorite of the Mission Impossibles. MI2.
Okay, so that's also what I had, so we'll go ahead and put that there.
Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2 was definitely the weakest in the franchise.
So hard to watch.
I thought, earlier on in the film it was better than, I felt like the end was very cheesy.
Okay, I'm just going to say, there wasn't much I liked. I don't know that I hated it as much when I first watched it. Again, I'm getting older. I'm a dad, all right? So, like, the relationship in this one, this girl, they just met, and all of a sudden he like deeply cares for this girl. Like there was not enough believability in this storyline.
Yeah.
He spends the whole movie. Well, it's a movie about the relationship. It's not an action movie. It's just like him trying to save this girl, and he's jealous because she's got this boyfriend, and it's just what are we watching? A soap opera? What is this? And then, I'm sorry, I'm on my soapbox. And then John Woo directed this, and I'm like, I was all excited to watch it again, because I'm like, oh, it's John Woo. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen a John Woo film. But I was like, oh, this is John Woo. Like, the action was over the top.
Oh, very over the top.
When
they're on the motorcycles and they're revving their engines on like a stand down.
Yeah, and then they're like they overused the mask in me. It was over dramatized. I just, there was just a lot I didn't like about this one. Like was way down on the list. Like I knew from the start, this is the last one. I'll mess with the other 7. So I don't know. Anyway, I don't mean to like harp on it, but it's just very disappointing for a Mission. But it was so different than all the others to me. It kind of didn't even fit.
All right. So
okay. Oh yeah, you gave yours. All right. So 7 for me was Fallout, Mission Impossible 6. Listen, it's just because I'm telling you, they're all so close. I had to make decisions. And I'll try to explain why. I know. I felt like it moved a bit slow at the beginning. It didn't wow me the same as the others. The end I thought was phenomenal. That saved it for me. Now Selena, mom was like yelling at the TV, "Come on, Ethan!" So there was definitely this like excitement. It really did have a good ending. It had one of the best endings. I hate that I put this 7. But I don't know where to put everything else.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
All right. I got reasons why I got the other ones where they got them, but I hope I don't get flack for this.
You're going to get flack for that one for sure.
Where do you put it?
All right.
All right.
Number 7 for me was the first Mission Impossible.
Okay.
It's very, I mean, it's the original. It's the first.
Okay.
You know, it's got some good twists. It's a decent film, but I don't think it touches at all to the next few.
Okay, that's probably where I should have put 7, was the first one. I've got that as 6. So that's my next one up. I said strong twist, good cast, helicopter in the tunnel, that was fun. Computer room in the CIA. I mean, it's got that classic one where he drops down onto the floor. It's just so OG. It's like Oh yeah, I remember that. So I can't put it at 7 or 8. So like I bumped it up to 6 for that reason.
Yeah, you put Fallout.
It was good.
7.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, me next,
6.
right? Okay, number 6 for me was Mission Impossible 3.
Okay.
I thought that this was a very, very strong. It had a strong opening, and it's a great film. I mean, I think all of them are great films except for 2. But it had a strong opening, but I felt like it wasn't quite as good as some of the others.
You're gonna die when you see where I have that one.
Oh, no.
Okay, where are we at? 5?
Yeah.
Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible 4.
Okay.
Ghost Protocol, solid team. Jeremy Renner was good. He was in there. They had some great stunt. The sticky gloves on the side of the building, the projection screen in the hallway.
That was amazing.
I love these. Okay, so the only thing that knocked this for me was Luther, the Ving Rhames character. Wasn't in most of the movie.
Yeah.
And so that pulled it down for me. Otherwise, it would have been higher up because I thought those 2 scenes I just mentioned were some of the most memorable for me.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, number 5, I had Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation, number 5.
Yes, this was a great movie. It started great, where he's hanging off the plane and he, all that. It had a great story. I mean, again, all these films are so good. It's so hard to rank these films, and you could really do them in any order. But overall, the others are better.
Yeah.
The others are better, I felt like, to me. It was a great movie.
I had Rogue Nation number 4. I almost flipped that one in Ghost Protocols, but I said I liked the villain. Solomon Lane was good. I liked that there was like double, triple agent things going on. It was like a lot of like deception, and you didn't know who was who and who was good. And then they introduced that Ilsa character, Rebecca Ferguson, and she ended up being a pretty good staple for several films. And so all of those reasons, I got it number 4 on my list.
All right. Okay. All right. So number 4 for me was Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning was number 4. I thought that the motorcycle one where he goes and he just rides right off the cliff on a motorcycle, that's iconic. That's great. The ending of that film was great. I thought the writing, the story, the entity, I thought all of it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
And so I have that one pretty high up.
Yep. All right, so Dead Reckoning for me, number 3. I like the way it sets up number 8. Haley Atwell gets introduced into the storyline. The train segment was good. The bridge scene in Venice, there was a lot of heart in that. The car chase with the yellow Fiat when they're handcuffed together.
Yeah.
There's just some really fun parts to this film, so that one's pretty high up for me.
All right, so number 3, I had The Final Reckoning, the one that just came out. The submarine scene, the biplane scene, just those 2 action sequences alone sell this entire film for me. It's just incredible.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
High up.
All right, so MI3 was number 2 for me.
What? Oh my gosh, come on.
Listen, there's a lot going for this film, okay? I thought the opening scene was incredible, okay? They got his fiancée at gunpoint. Like, that was so intense.
That was good, yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, are you kidding me? You're not going to get a better villain than that guy, all right?
He was a really
He
good
was
villain.
Incredible. The helicopter fight, the time release thing in the brain, like, that was crazy. Lawrence Fishburne was in this one. It introduced the Benji character, Simon Pegg. I really liked, this one stood out to me too because what I didn't like about 2, I loved about 3. They had this cheap relationship with this girl that he never met, and he just kind of, gets with at the beginning of this film. And you're like, what? This is dumb. And then in the 3rd one, they come back, and now he's got his future wife, and he's fighting for her. And you're like, oh, this is noble. They went cheap on 2. They go noble on 3. It just shot it way up for me on the list. So do you see why? Do you see why it landed high for me?
I can see why, yeah. All right. Number 2 for me, Ghost Protocol.
All right.
I thought this was a phenomenal film. The one where he's on the glass and he's doing the suctioning on the hands and the hand falls off and he's doing it with one hand and
so
stuff.
Much
it was
comedy too.
Really cool. And then I love where they're like tricking the guy into believing that he's...
That was the projector thing.
Well, the projector thing, but also when they're in the 2 different rooms
Oh, that was great too at the very beginning.
Yeah, when they're switching out the diamonds. And all that. That was really cool. I liked that part as well. So overall, just some really cool deception in that film that I liked.
Was that at the beginning? Am I thinking of the right thing? I'm thinking of the hospital room. I'm thinking of something else, but I think I remember that too. Okay, and then number 1 for me, Final Reckoning, the one we just watched. Of course, if you've seen the review, you know. I mean, I just loved the experience and everything about it. I mean, I'm not going to go on to it. It's just we talked endlessly about it. I just felt like this was the magnum opus. This was like, and it's the clothes and it's just all that. So there it is.
All right, did you do? I haven't done my number 1 yet.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me, Fallout.
Fallout.
You put that at 7.
Oh!
This is one of the best action movies I've ever seen. It's probably in the top 10 of my favorite movies ever. It's just, the ending was spectacular, and I like the story and the way that it builds throughout the film, and yeah, the ending was just insane, so yeah.
Yeah. No, I 7. Wow. It just got bumped out. It just kept getting bumped down the list.
All right.
There it is.
Well, that's our ranking. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below your personal ranking for the Mission Impossible franchise. And we will see you guys next time.